Quickly talking about the session that's set to unfold right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is about a keynote session. This is about the future of DOOH in smart cities. This is about DOOH in smart cities and its future, direct out of home DOOH advertising. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of DOOH advertising in smart cities involves leveraging data and connectivity to deliver targeted and context-aware messages. Integrating technology allows real-time integrations and dynamic content updates, enhancing engagement for all of us. This evolution supports sustainable urban environments and transforms public spaces into interactive advertising platforms, enriching the overall consumer experience. Ladies and gentlemen, we truly have somebody very, very special to do the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce the visionary leader behind Expedia Group's remarkable success story. Founded in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic, Expedia Group has defied odds and achieved phenomenal growth, crossing a staggering 100 crore milestone, a huge number indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming the driving force behind this exponential growth, the CEO of Expedia Group, Mr. Saibal Gupta. Huge round of applause for him, please, ladies and gentlemen. With Mr. Gupta's strategic leadership, innovative approach, and unwavering dedication, Expedia Group has emerged as a shining example of resilience and entrepreneurial spirit. And here's the shining example in front of you. Give him a huge round of applause, please, as I request him to take it forward from here. Thank you.
So, the topic which has been given to me is that the future of DOH in the smart city. So, I'll try to cover in these points, understanding of the smart city, understanding of the current smart cities of India, understanding of OH and DOH in current era, which we talk about OH and DOH, innovative DOH media creation with public utility services in smart cities, case studies, and some question answers if you guys want to have with me. So, what kind of city we want? Like Delhi is the most polluted city and Bombay is too. So, do we want to have this kinds of city, which we are facing in all developing countries, Malaysia, India, Pakistan, or change is possible? Change is possible with 2050. By 2050, we can have smart cars with good environment-friendly cities, and those we call as smart cities. What we understand by smart cities? Sound is not there or in this video.
As imagined by tech companies and urban planners. Regular streetlights are replaced by smart poles, which connect to other Internet of Things devices and provide broadband. Thanks to driverless cars, accidents hardly ever happen. And drones and robots deliver goods, even coffee. In this future city, salad grows underground at the urban farm. Augmented and virtual reality make processes more efficient. One example is that firefighters on duty can be assisted by the control center. And tech helps to find and correct system errors to prevent damage before it happens.
With development of different technologies, we can add more and more to live better way in smart cities. Now, what 3 steps we should have to have a good smart city? Connected devices, collect and data, and use of data. So what is happening across the globe? Sound is not there in this video.
In Helsinki, garbage trucks have become obsolete. Waste is transferred to underground collection points without noise or pollution. In Rio de Janeiro, a smartphone app is enabling residents to shape their surroundings. The app Smart Favela creates a 3-dimensional avatar of the shanty towns. When city planners come up with new ideas, these can be looked at on the app, and then citizens can vote on them. In Palo Alto, in the US, parking lots now have sensors. These notify citizens whenever a parking space is free. The city's traffic is constantly recorded. Smart robocops are supposed to make Dubai safer. The police robots are equipped with cameras and can find persons through facial recognition tech. Reports can be filed on a touchpad. In Drohobych, Ukraine, Citizens can view the incomes of civil servants and check on how politicians have voted in the city council. City-owned businesses lay bare their accounts using open data in the fight against corruption. In Darmstadt, Germany, interconnected sensors assess the air quality and send this information to a data center, which analyzes air pollution and, if necessary, reports bad air quality.
When we'll reach in these states in India? India should have faster 5G first. That is the most important thing we should have. And then, what exactly, how we should plan? So Johannes Baum, so this person has written this book, Smart City. And this been a very, very, very important book for planning the cities, for the city planners. So what he says that to plan a smart city, one citizen should say of that particular city that what kind of city they want to live. And the basis that only city planners should plan that city. So in India, though in mission was in 2019, that by 2019 to 2023, we will have 100 smart cities. But as of now, we know what is there. Urbanization has been happening, and now around 40 by 2030, 40% of your urban population has to go. And 75% of our GDP, which has to come from this 40% of the urban population. So this is India's data. So what smart city we have currently, which we can say on the planning basis that what smart city we have. So this is Dhulera and your Gift City. These two cities, what plan is there? So that is going to be the most prominent smart city in India. So this is the India versus other smart cities across the globe, understanding of the smart city. Now understanding of the outdoor. So is this the only outdoor thing which we understand?
Today, people are spending more and more time out of their homes, with Apple Mobility Trends reporting that driving and walking are on the rise. Data indicates that 72% of adults try to get out of the house as often as they can. The power of out-of-home creates optimal opportunities for advertisers to engage with a constantly moving audience, anytime, anywhere. In the digital age of endless information, 62% of adults are tuning out online ads, favoring the world around them. This shift in behavior has given out-of-home advertising greater visibility, with nearly half of adults seeing out-of-home as a more effective medium than ever before. And it doesn't stop there. Nielsen found that 90% of adults notice some form of out-of-home advertisement. From those who notice, 66% take some kind of action on their mobile device, such as visiting the advertised website, downloading the ad-related app, or making a purchase. Out-of-home's unique capabilities allow advertisers to reach mass audiences on large format screens while breaking through the ad clutter and fragmentation. It's brand safe, unmissable, and 100% viewable. With measurable, highly relevant, and impactful messaging, brands can drive optimal outcomes with performance-based, out-of-home advertising.
We are outdoor people. We know all this. I know that this all we know. But is this only the outdoor or digital outdoor? No. Digital outdoor spectrum is much, much bigger. And much bigger. Why? Though we have reached, now Jayes has presented, Pitch Madison also is saying that we have reached 5,000 crore bracket where means our industry is growing and all that. But reality is what? Occupancy versus vacancy. We all know that what is the occupancy and vacancy level. Why show? Yeah. You asking something, Sasida? Yeah. So reality is this, we do not want to see advertising. This is reality. And we'll have to accept it. Then what we want to know? We love to hear stories. And storytelling is the way how innovatively we can narrate the stories. So that's the future of outdoor. Now, how integration has to be there in the smart cities. Smart cities, DOOH will have to have a combination of right brain and left brain. That is creativity, analytics, and technology together. So if we together marry these three things, then only the smart uses of DOH can happen. Now, how it will happen? Engagement, immersive experiences. Engagement and immersive experience is the future. Touching 5 senses. Now, what are the touching 5 senses? Because 5 senses are those things which creates that experiences. Now, how it happens? It can happen with more usages of AR, more usages of projection mapping and kinetic screens with the music, voice bot and chatbot billboards to interact with the audiences. So this is the future. Now, what is happening across the globe? And even in India also, in many usages we have been using. So this is the AR usages. That's how actually we can engage with our target audiences. This is also outdoor. This is fun. This is good way of storytelling. This is what? This is not boring. This is not a particular billboard. We can use more AR usage can be done even at the different touch points for apparel category or other categories. So that's the future. We can even use projection mapping and touch LEDs like this, which is fun, which is good way of narrating stories. We can make people play different games and interact with the billboard. This is that execution recent we all have seen. So this is also an outdoor, this is an immersive experience. At the same time, this is engagement. So this is going to be the future of outdoor. More and more usages of such integration will help smart cities to develop. This we have installed in DLF. Sorry, this. Can you play this video, please? These projectors we have installed in Cyber City at the all Leaf lobbies. This is my company experience installed, where people can play, interact, and this is with the motion sensorless projectors. Huh? Yes, हो नहीं रहा है ना? It's not happening. Anyway, so those are the engagements. Now going forward, if it is immersive experiences, how we can create immersive experiences. In 2021 during this flag celebration, Har Ghar Tiranga, what we had done, we had created an outdoor immersive experiences at Wagah border. So what kind of experiences we had created for border security force? But these videos are not playing. Can you play this video, please? Okay, no problem. Huh? No problem. So now, going forward, projection mapping, what we have done at Andaman. So this is what we have done it in Andaman. Yeah. So this we have done it in Andaman. This is a fixed installation which we have installed at cellular gel. So this is also outdoor. This more can be used at the smart cities. This is a fixed installation which my company has done. This entire content till execution was of ours. This is an international execution where building facade or mall facades or any facades can be branded with LEDs, and this kinds of content can create immersive experiences for the target audiences. Now, possibility of innovative integration of DOH in the smart city. Now smart DOH street furniture can be created, IoT integration of managed traffic system can be done, touchpoint DOH media with relevant messages can be created. Now, what kind of smart DOH street furnitures can be created? So BOT is the future for the outdoor industries in the smart cities. So build, own, operate and transfer can be created. So this kinds of solar light pole kiosk can be created, where pole kiosk will be there, and this entire street lights can be illuminated with solar lights. I know that there are different issues with the solars. So what we can do, this solar generation electric power can be sent it to grid, and grid can give that subsidy to the media owner. So this can be done. This kind of water dispensers can be created, which we have already created in Smart City Kolkata. Kolkata, that new Kolkata where we have put up like this. These are few smart street furniture which can be installed in the smart cities.
In Peru,
This is in
the
Peru.
construction
Like your pollution is a big problem nowadays, and what kind of pollution can be solved with DOH and OH.
In Peru, the construction industry is booming. This is a country in development, but there's a downside. Constructions in almost every block are a source of pollution. The consequences of this can be life-threatening diseases such as cancer, which according to WHO, World Health Organization, are caused by solid particles in the environment, endangering the health of area residents and construction workers.
Anteriormente el aire, claro, en las obras era más sofocado, ¿no?
Como ustedes mismos ven, se trabaja con polvo, los productos químicos.
The University of Engineering and Technology of Peru, UTEC, is building a new campus as well. A university that wants to change the world through engineering could not be a part of this without looking for a solution. So UTEC and the agency created the first billboard that purifies the air more than 1,200 trees. The billboard is installed in the middle of the construction site, communicating the creation of the new campus while producing 100,000 cubic meters of clean air. The technology attached to the billboard absorbs all the polluted air around it, filters it through a water system,
So
and
this kinds of
returns
street
pure air.
furnitures will come more. Sorry, I have to skip because I'm going fast with the time. So this is one
This
more
is a liquid tree. It's helping fight
innovation which can be
Liquid
done in
tree
the
is
smart
basically
cities
a
to
tank that's filled with water and
solve the
microalgae.
pollution
The
problems.
microalgae act like trees by removing carbon dioxide from the air and producing oxygen instead. Each liquid tree removes as much carbon as 2 10-year-old trees. The idea was created by scientists in Belgrade,
These
Serbia,
are all
with the goal of
executed
reducing air
mediums.
pollution in cities. Liquid
This is for the garbages. We know that we have dumps and we all uses. We are more, the Delhiites are, we all know that how garbage dumps we normally uses for outdoor advertising purposes. Now how smartly we can use it even for the smarter cities.
Modern cities need to reduce the growth of waste volumes through recycling and reuse. An NVAC system puts attractive inlets for different fractions close to users at highly visible locations and therefore increases the recycling rate. Once the container is full, a truck hauls it away for final treatment. With an NVAC system, inlets never overflow. Waste storage space now generates income. Recycling drives up resource recovery rates and diverts waste from landfills. Reduced waste traffic lowers carbon dioxide emissions.
This is traffic signal, how innovatively we can use for our purposes in the smart cities. Simple execution. This is billboard which can tell traffic. I know that this has been used and different brands, and even in India, some agencies have already executed this. Possibility of innovative integration of DOH with IoT. What kind of IoT integration can be done? Shenzhen is a city where
Taxi headquarters in Shenzhen, China. The red cars are occupied. The green cars are waiting for customers. Algorithms use ride histories to predict which areas are likely to have a lot of customers and when. Drivers can then directly head to these locations. Like Mr. Chen. His car is part of the network consisting of around 20,000 taxis in Shenzhen. And it's equipped with an interior camera, meaning the taxi headquarters can watch him work and listen in on all conversations.
In the beginning, I was uncomfortable as I didn't really know much about it and felt constantly observed. But actually, there's no reason for concern. The cameras protect the customers and us drivers too. And privacy is ensured, as not everyone can view the videos.
According to the taxi headquarters, all data is well protected and deleted after 72 hours. They say the system is great for educating drivers, and the footage can be used to settle conflicts or complaints. The taxi provider also says customers complain less frequently and that most like the cameras, as do drivers who are now less worried about being threatened. But the police also has access to the videos. How freely will people really converse in the taxis?
So programmatic advertising can be done on these screens. Say for example, one point to another point. If we know that these people are traveling from this point, contextual messages can be delivered, targeting those targeted customers at the right place at the right time. Touching DOHs with the contextual messages with the right time at the right audiences. Like this is an experience. This is with the air traffic control data. This has been created. Similarly, in India also, I think Times of India or Madison has done this execution. This was also a brilliant execution. Though this has been executed earlier abroad somewhere, but this is in India already with the railway metro traffic data. This got executed. So future of DOH in the smart city is very, very bright for the smart OH people who will be using right kind of smart DOH in the right way. Thank you.
Applause. I'll request you to please be on stage, sir, and I'll request Mr. Dipankar Sanyal, CEO Platinum Outdoor, to please kindly come up on stage and give sir the token of appreciation over here, please. Do we have Mr. Dipankar over here? On that note, then I'll call. All right, so I'll request Rajat Sikdar, Walk the Talk director, to please kindly join me on stage and give away the memento. Please give it a huge round of applause for Rajat Sikdar as he joins me on stage. Thank you so much. This calls for a special photo, and I'll request all of you to please be ready for the appreciation.